All right, Algebra 1 students, let's look at Unit 4, Lesson 18, using functions to model battery power. So our lesson goal is use functions to model real-life situations and make predictions. So in this situation, our main focus will be on the battery power of, say, a tablet or a phone, something that needs to be recharged on a regular basis. Our review vocabulary is inverse of a function. So when we look at inverse, remember, we have our original function, which takes an input of, say, 1 to an output of, say, 5. And the inverse of that function would then take the 5 that was the output, make that the input, and then take that 5 back to the 1 that it started at. So our warm-up seems kind of long. Try and get this all written down and try and think through these answers logically and give your best estimates of what you think it will work out to be. So think about an electronic device with a battery that you have to charge on a regular basis. So your phone, a tablet, anything along those lines. All right, write down what device it is. Number 2, when you are using the device, about how long does it take the battery to go from 100% charged until the time you plug it in again to recharge? So do you use it from the time you wake up, and that's when you unplug it, and then you plug it back in, say, 10 hours later or 20 hours later? I don't know. How long do you let it go before you recharge it? Third, about how long does it take to charge to 100%, starting from 0% or nearly 0? So if you let it drain about all the way to 0, and then you plugged it in, how long would it take it to charge fully? And then 4, suppose you plugged in your device when the battery was 50% charged. How long do you think it would take to recharge the device to 100% compared to the time it would take if the device was at 0%? So an example of this would be if you think it would take about an hour to charge it fully from 0 to 100%. How long do you think it would then take to go from 50% to 100%? So some possible things to think about is, would it be exactly half the time? Would it be more than half the time? Or less than half the time it would take if starting from 0%? So answer these questions, kind of really think about these last two, and kind of come away with an explanation of why you decided on the answers for the last two. Bring that information to class tomorrow, and that will start our discussion. Thanks.